Hello friends, welcome back to my Zulu Heart. Nontle Duma here. Today we are going back to my roots. Yeah, we are cooking Amaotwana chicken dust with pap. So please stay tuned till the end. Thank you. So friends, this is the star of our dish. These are Amaotwana, delicacy, Adidas, chicken feet, chicken paws as Chinese people call them. What? The runaway chicken dust. Here, it's cut a bit shorter. It has to have a part that's here. I will show you that part when I have a drumstick next time. There's a part they cut off to make the drumstick look taller, so that's stealing from the chicken feet. And these are clean and ready. When we were growing up, they'd be dirty, so you have to use hot water and a cloth to pull off the skin off to get this lovely flesh. So that's the start of our dish today. And the bag, I got it from my local Chinese shop. It's written chicken paws, and in small writing they do put chicken feet. They'll help you, like they sell duck feet, which I don't eat, but these are chicken feet, and it's a kilo for about 4 pounds. So in a pan, it's warming up now, and I'm going to put in my onions. I have oil in there. In there I have red and white onions. There's about 2.5 today, because I had a half that was left over. Just gonna increase the heat. So I'm frying these until they are sort of cooked and translucent, going golden. It's summer now. It's so bad with lighting. It just keeps coming and going. So you can see my shadow because of the position of my stove. And as the onions are ready, I'm now putting my tomatoes. I would put like fresh, about 3-4 fresh tomatoes, but I don't have them, so I'm just using a canned one. This is Italian canned chopped tomato, just any one you have really. And the idea is to leave it for a minute, not tempering it with it, to sort of cook before you start mixing it. Now the tomato is beginning to cook with the onion, then we now start mixing it in. Let it simmer first before you just move it around, mixing the onion and tomato. And for me, this is when I'll put a sprinkle of sugar to take the sourness out of the tomato, especially the canned one. And I think it's a lot of cooking when you're using salty, savory dishes. You put a bit of sugar to balance the flavor, and vice versa. If it's a sweet dish, then you put in a pinch of salt, really. Now this is a point where I am going to put my garam masala. This is around 3 tablespoons. Remember I showed you this garam masala in my spice haul that I'm going to share. I'm going to put the rest, so that's about 3. And really, these dishes are forgiving, because if you find that you didn't put enough flavoring or spices, if you wish, you add more as you cook. You know, you will taste your dish and see if you like how it tastes like. And I'm gonna put a bit of curry because I want that color. So it's a big spoon of curry, maybe peach. Mix it all in. In goes my garlic and ginger. Forgot about that. Actually, you put it before you put the garam masala, but either way, I'm putting 3 curry leaves. Curry leaves look like bay leaf, but they're a bit on the thinner side. See, the bay leaf would be a bit thicker. And there goes a spoon of chili for me. This is optional, the chili. Oh, the garlic and ginger and the masala, it's just coming now to smell like a curry. This on its own like this, it's enough, seriously. If let's say you were a vegan, this dish, after cooking this, it's enough to just eat it as it is, or put in a can of beans, any beans you want, baked beans, black beans, mixed beans. It will be delish. Or you can break eggs into this and just serve it. It's yum. And there goes my salt and a bit of pepper, black pepper. And I'm gonna let that cook for a while. I'm going to let that cook until I see a bit of oil coming to the top of the pot, okay? And you don't have to use a lid, but I'm finding the stove that I'm using is so slow. So I'm trying to get the steam from the lid to help me cook it faster. And in the meantime, I'm going to put in a bit of a small pot like this for pap, just for 2 people, because my girls wouldn't be eating that today. So we're gonna do the pap the way we did the savory pap, but without the stock. So it's just a pinch of salt, whisking in the maize meal, letting it boil, and then blending it more of the maize meal to make it harder. Just gonna keep an eye on this. We don't want a burnt curry. It's cooking on nicely. Now can you see how that's reduced? The oil has popped to the top. Now this is optional extra. I'm going to put in green pepper because my mom always cooked chicken feet with green pepper. So I'm going to put it just now because I don't want it to be overcooked. I want it to release the flavor into the chicken feet, into Maotwana. So in goes my Maotwana. And I'm just coating them in some warm water because you need water to cook the Maotwana. The Maotwana will use this water to cook, and when they start boiling, I'm going to then put in my potatoes. This is coming on so nicely. It's simmering and the flavors are there. So now I'm going to put in our potatoes. I had them soaking in water so they don't blacken whilst I was prepping them. So they go in. And that's enough. Maybe one more. If you could just smell this, it's gorgeous. Seriously, try it and don't be put off by Maotwana, because really and truly you can put chicken instead in the same steps that I've done. You can use chicken or beef, lamb, chicken gizzards, but the star today for us is Amaotwana, the Mzansi way. And our pap is bubbling away, and now it's time to harden it. So now it's time for us to check progress here. Look at that. Isn't this just beautifully cooking away? Amaotwana are cooking well. The potatoes are coming on okay. And at this point I've reduced the heat after putting water. So this is the consistency I'm cooking with. I've reduced the heat and I am keeping the pot covered in order for the steam to work its magic without me having to put more water to interfere with the taste. I wish you could just smell this. It smells delish. It smells divine. So we'll let that simmer away. It's taking its time bubbling away, and that's how I like it. I think slow cooking enhances flavor. So at this stage, so it's 45 minutes since I left it. Of course I've been turning it, okay, just to check that the water doesn't evaporate and it starts burning. But this is the result now, and I believe our Maotwana is ready. Oh, it's ready. It's gorgeous. The potatoes are cooked. The star of the dish is cooked. This is how it's looking at the moment. The lighting is playing up again for me. It smells divine. We are ready to plate this, but I just can't wait to dig in. My 4-year-old loves them, and I'm telling you, she was born here, yeah? She's Scottish, but she loves Amaotwana. She fights. She eats them so fast that she goes for yours. So this is our final result, and thank you all for coming, for visiting. Please remember to share the video and comment below on any videos you'd like to see me cook. But this is what I've done today, and like I said before, it can be chicken for you, it can be beef, it can be anything. It could have been just eggs. You could just break your eggs like around and let them cook, and then scoop them with the sauce to serve on rice or bread. We are having this with pap, and mine is soft today, so it could be hard or soft. I loved it when it's with hard pap, but for the baby I have to make it a bit soft today. Thank you for joining us.